Hey guys, it's Ryan back here for the video, guys. Today we'll be talking about the Madden Harvest promo. We'll be looking at last year's edition of the promo and kind of getting a good understanding of what we might be able to expect this year. Now, with the Madden Harvest promo last year, we saw introduction of our first kind of upgrading system, which was really dope. Now, this year we have a whole entire new structure with the upgrade system, obviously with power-ups and other different cards. It's a little bit different, but last year how the upgrading system worked was you went ahead and you put Michael Irvin into a set, and of course through solo challenges you could get him up to a 93 overall for free and sell him. Now, will they do that same concept? I honestly believe they probably will, and if they do, I don't know if he's going to be NAT. How this year has gone, it might be that he ends up being NAT. Another thing I want to talk about real fast before we kind of go and break this down is going to be a lot of people speculating that Barry Sanders will be the Madden Harvest promo master again. He was it last year, and the fact that we got Barry Sanders as our free elite card this week, a lot of people are speculating that that's going to go ahead and show, hey look, that's going to be the master for the Harvest promo. Now, if he is, I'll be very excited because that Madden Harvest last year, Barry Sanders, was unstoppable. He was just a monster when it came to stat-wise. In all honesty, he was good until like January, February, and even beyond that with how crazy his stats was. Now, we will be getting new solo challenges with the Madden Harvest promo. This is going to be a holiday promo, and as you guys know, holiday promos usually give the best solo challenges overall. Best ways to make coins, best solo challenges. Now, I'm going to make a separate video about the promo right after the Madden Harvest promo. I'll probably actually go ahead and release it today, just so you guys get a kind of understanding of the Blitz promo too. But when it comes to the Madden Harvest promo, solo challenges, again, if they do go ahead and orient it based on the fact of getting a free Michael Irvin, or whoever they end up choosing as the legend to get for free, that would be a really dope idea. And at the same time, that might, make it a lot more farmable depending on who they choose. Now, if they do go ahead and make the player NAT, let's say they go ahead and do the exact same concept where they, it's like a Michael Irvin or whoever the legend is, and he does become NAT. Keep in mind, guys, you can still farm that. Farming that is actually very easily. What you have to do is once you go ahead and complete the solo challenges, quick sell that card for training points. Go ahead and whatever training points it ends up being, if it's the 93 overall again, that's going to be a lot of training points. You can go ahead and buy the legend power-up pieces off the auction block, the 70, 71, 72, 73 overall players, and then go ahead and power them up to the 87 overall versions. You have to do this with two different legend players, and then go ahead and go to the exchange set players, and then go ahead and trade them in for the 86, 87 overall to get an 88 overall back. So what you can pretty much do with that is, of course, I'm going to take a guess, 93 overall, you can probably complete that set 3 different times. You're going to be able to get around 150,000 coins per farm account if they do make him NAT. So you can make coins doing that. Now, as I show you right here, this is going to be what the sets look like for this year based on last year. First off, of course, we have our 4 master players that go into the master sets for Barry Sanders. Now, depending on how they do this, they most likely will do this like the rest of the sets this year, meaning that we will probably have an option to get all the pieces back plus the master player NAT. Now, I'm hoping that they choose players that are not the same players we've been getting this whole entire year when it comes to actually positions, because they've been doing the same positions NAT, and that really does not help out a lot. Now, again, I'm expecting it to be Barry Sanders just based on what everyone's saying and based on the fact that he was the master last year. I don't know, though. I mean, maybe what if it was Tony Romo? I don't know, right? I mean, Michael Irvin. Actually, Michael Irvin could be. I would not mind seeing a Michael Irvin, but it would be kind of weird seeing him last year as a free card and then this year as non-the-free card. Now, another thing we have, and I'm going to show you at the end of this video, you're going to see a pack opening in this video, is going to be the cornucopia pack. Now, what is the cornucopia pack? Well, pretty much what it is you're able to go ahead and complete the set, and you get 1 card from every single promo so far this year. So it could be Gold or Elite, I believe, and then you just go ahead and go through every single promo, 1 card from that promo. It does cost crap ton of coins. Now, what you're seeing right here on the screen is actually something they did last year, and I'm really hoping they do this again. They've done this in previous years, and it's awesome. Based on what you do is you complete this set, so whatever set you complete here, and what you end up doing is based on what this player does on the Thanksgiving football game, so the players that play on Thanksgiving, you're able to go ahead, that player will get upgraded based on how good he does. So for example, let's say you go ahead and you put all your coins into a certain player, and maybe if they do really good on Thanksgiving, you can actually make some coins back. You can actually make a profit on your coins because of the fact that that player is going to go higher overall, be worth more coins because of the fact you invested into it. So it's kind of like a really gambling, but with real football. It's kind of like a coin up, and you guys know I love coin ups. So it's the same concept, but it's with players depending on how good they're going to do. So if you think, for example, that Dak Prescott last year was going to have 150 yards, you would complete that set, hold on to that Dak Prescott. If he did it, you sell him. If he didn't, then of course you just either keep him or you sell him, and you didn't really earn much. Now last year Chris Thompson, I believe, actually got hurt, so they did go ahead and add another set to the game that went ahead and helped out whoever completed his set. If the player does get hurt, most likely to do a similar type of thing again. Nonetheless though, here we go. So this is going to be the same set. Gold players to harvest tokens, same thing we've seen all year long. Every single promo we have these type of sets. You go ahead and you put in a token, you get a player back. You go ahead and do A, B, and C, you get a players. The golds to elites, the elites to whatever, right? We have seen that all year, and it's the same concept going to apply for this promo. In all honesty, this promo will be a copy and paste of all the other promos, and that's kind of what we can expect when it comes to a lot of promos. But I do expect us to get a lot of good cards from this promo. This promo, in my opinion, is one of my favorites. Besides the Zero Chill / Christmas promo, this is one of my favorite promos that they do go ahead and release, just because it adds a lot of new content to the game. It makes the game a lot more fun. It's a great time of the year, football, Thanksgiving, food. We all know, we all love food. So with that in mind, right here you can see we do have the cornucopia pack, and you can see what you get back for going ahead and completing this cornucopia pack. It's never worth it to complete this pack, even though it is fun to do it, and I love going ahead and completing this pack and opening it up for you guys. I think I've literally done this every single year now on my channel, but it is definitely never worth it, because most of the times you get back crap and dog crap. It's really not that great. I believe 2 years ago they had an option where you got like a guaranteed full legend, which actually made it a little bit more fun to do and a little bit more awesome if you got the correct legend. But it does not seem like they, based on last year, that they're going to bring that back and give us a full legend card. So it's probably just going to be a legend piece, which means you can get an 80 overall legend piece like you could last year. Nothing too special or crazy. Now, if they do go ahead and go the token route, it's going to be interesting. So this year we haven't seen too many crazy things about tokens. As last year, I call them tokens, which I believe they're called harvest tokens, if you can see on the screen. But I don't know if they're going to go ahead and bring those back. I don't know if they're going to bring it into the token, or if they're going to go ahead and move past the token and make it more about, actual like gold players or gold elite players. Something we saw this year a lot, where we had wildcard sets with the most feared promo, where it's like, low overall gold or low overall elites and then high overall elites to go ahead and get the cornucopia pack. I'm not sure they're going to do it. Obviously, they're not going to include the master players in the set, but we'll go ahead and see what ends up happening. But guys, here we go. Now let's start rolling into the cornucopia pack from last year. Now again, this is going to be a very, very expensive pack. I believe this whole entire pack right here cost me around 400,000 coins to do when I went ahead and opened it or completed it last year. Now again, if it does cost 400k, which it probably will this year, I would wait until I open it up on the channel and kind of get a good understanding, like, you kind of see what I end up getting to know if you want to go ahead and open it yourself. Again, in my opinion, never worth it, but let's go ahead and get right into it. This is the cornucopia pack and what you can expect. So we get first off, we get an elite from the most feared promo. Second off, we get an elite from the most Madden Harvest promo. We get one core gold card. We get one team of the week card. We get one legend piece. Again, every single promo of that year. We had MUT Heroes promo. We're going to go ahead and go with another legend piece, so kind of interesting. 2 legend pieces in this pack. Next one we have here is going to be the team leaders we had last year. I do not miss that promo. We get a cool silver card. We get a Football Outsiders. And finishing this pack off, the last card is going to be a alternate uniform. Now, I'm probably, most likely, they're going to bring back the whole alternate uniform added to the packs. It makes it a little bit, you know, cooler, I guess. You're probably just going to sell it for training. If it's not the team you want, you'll probably just sell that for training. Although those Lions uniforms do look dope. So guys, that's what you can expect from this Madden Harvest promo. Definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions of this. Are you excited about this? Are you just dreading this? Do you think this will be a money-based promo? In my opinion, usually the holiday promos are not money-based, which makes them really, really fun to go ahead and participate in. But again, we never know. We'll go ahead and find out. So with that in mind, we're going to have to go ahead and wait a tad bit more for this promo to drop. Yeah, so Thanksgiving is the 22nd, so it'll probably come out the 16th. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.